Can you believe it? We haven't been able to worship together in person for the last 10 weeks. The great thing, though, is that the church never closed. We have been able to share the gospel online and on our local cable access channel, and for this we give thanks. The restrictions regarding gathering together for worship have been lifted. Our leadership has been hard at work devising a plan that would enable us to gather once again in God's house. The challenge, of course, is trying to determine what is the best way to do so that everyone feels comfortable. We also understand that there is a broad assortment of strongly held convictions as to what is the best path to move forward. Some are eager to meet in person and can't wait for all the restrictions to be lifted where everything is now normal once again. Still others insist we shouldn't meet at all, not until there is a vaccine. Our goal was to develop a plan that would provide our members options for worship. If you do not yet feel safe meeting for a public gathering, if you are sick, or if you are uncomfortable with the guidelines as presented, we strongly encourage you to simply remain home and continue to watch worship services online or on our local cable access channel 978. We will continue to offer worship services like this for the foreseeable future. A list of the guidelines will be sent out this week via direct mail. One purpose of this video is to provide an answer to the how and why these guidelines came to be. They were made in consultation with CDC guidelines, with our church body, after checking with other local congregations, and after also seeking the advice and counsel of several experts within our own congregation in regards to facility management, health and wellness, and then also singing. This virus has caused us all to seek new ways of doing things, which admittedly at times is a bit awkward. We ask that you please be patient. Working together, we know we can resolve most problems. Now, let's hear from a member of the committee and hear about some of the specifics.
Members of Trinity, Rob Banke here. I'd like to take the next couple of minutes and talk to you specifically about a few things regarding our church service on Sunday, June 7th. Let's start with seating capacity. Most guidelines do suggest that we slowly reintroduce corporate worship. Here at Trinity, we plan to do just that. We're going to follow the suggested guidelines of 25% capacity to start. For our congregation, that would mean we would limit the number of people in our sanctuary to 100 people per service. To help coordinate this effort, we are asking all of our members to use the church sign-up tool located on our website, or simply call into the office and they can help you with that. Specific to social distancing. Of course, we will attempt to practice social distancing. You'll notice when you enter the church, there will be markers on the floor reminding you to stay 6 feet apart. There will be plenty of hand sanitizer stations for your convenience. Inside the sanctuary, we will be seating everyone from the front to the back, every other pew. Hymnals and extra chairs have already been removed. There will be no bulletins, no greeters, and no passing of the offering plate. All of this to reduce the number of touch points. No seating in the mother's room or in the balcony at this time. Private communion is available. Please call the church office for an appointment. Specific to the number of worship services, again, beginning Sunday, June 7th, we will have an 8 a.m. service where face masks are required except for children under the age of 12. We will also have a 10 a.m. service where masks are optional. Additional services will be added based on the demand. Just a reminder for our safety, the sanctuary and all touch points, pews, doors, etc., will be disinfected after each and every service. Thank you very much. Hope to see you all soon.
We understand you may all have questions. Let's hear from an expert in health and wellness.
Hi, Tracy Banke here. Why wear a mask? Our medical experts and CDC recommend at this time we require in our building to wear masks to lessen the spread of COVID-19. The face mask is meant to protect other people from you infecting them. And remember, the face mask is not a substitute for social distancing. The best way to prevent illness is to avoid being exposed to the COVID-19 virus. Thank you.
Let's now hear from an expert in singing.
Hi, I'm Carol Rakovich. Not only do droplets come out of our mouths when we speak, but so does aerosolization from our lungs. The aerosolization can fly up to 18 feet and live in the air for up to 3 hours just from one infected person. There is also evidence that normal levels of speaking can cause airborne virus transmission, especially in confined areas, and loud speaking spreads even more virus.
Based upon this recommendation, we will not have congregational singing at this time. We look forward to the day where we will once again join to sing praises to our Lord and King. However, we will still have music in our services. The organ will play, the piano will play, and all songs will be sung by a soloist or by a duet. Additional worship services, increased seating, and congregational singing will be added as circumstances allow. Once again, patience. You might be of the opinion that it is not safe for us to gather for worship yet. Or you might be of the opinion that everything should be back to normal right now, and these precautions are a needless overreaction. But here's the thing. Even if it turns out you're right, can you not sacrifice your ideals for a time out of love for others who believe these precautions are necessary? As the Apostle Paul once wrote to the Corinthians, be careful that the exercise of your freedom does not become a stumbling block to the weak. We want to move together in a spirit of Christian love, praise our Lord, and build up our fellow Christians. We remain now, more than ever, firmly confident that our God is in control and will keep his promise to work out everything for his glory and our good.